Welcome back to Surfing Australia TV, presented by ACCIONA. I'm Vaughan Blakey. On today's show, we tap into some of the best surfing from Surfing Australia's nationally identified squad of athletes. Later in the show, some of our surfers exchange board shorts for boots and high vis as they explore their career options on an active construction site. But let's kick things off, starting with the warm waters of southern Queensland, where we're going to Snapper Rocks for the first swell of the 2024 season. That's not a bear or a lion or some angry possum. Oh, g'day. Wow, well, let's hope we get more of that sort of swell in 2024. Well, from Snapper Rocks, it's time to head up the coast to Burleigh Heads, the birthplace of professional surfing, where this year, the Hyundai Australian Boardriders Battle Grand Final is set to take place. Make sure you book your seat and be there to witness Australia's favourite surfing comp in the flesh. Let's check it out.
Competing as a team, it feels like you're playing footy or something.
100%, this is it, do or die.
Look at this, come on, the Leighton Hewitt. Wow!
This is what I live for, team surfing, and there's nothing quite like it.
No club wants to be beaten. No club wants to be beaten by anyone. Being a part of it and feeling the tension and the pressure and the heightened emotions is so exciting.
I can't imagine any better venue than Burleigh, birthplace of Australian professional surfing.
He's going to hit the inside, he goes up and nails it.
I feel like it's a pretty cool trophy to hold up if I say that you're one of the best clubs in Australia.
Drop bears and angry koalas chasing me. Oh, g'day. Welcome back to Surfing Australia TV, this week presented by ACCIONA. Well, in just a couple of months, those island neighbours to the north, Indonesia, are going to start firing up. To get you stoked on booking your ticket, we're going to check out a new short film called Fire on the Horizon, presented by the Limitless crew as all part of Surfing Australia's high performance program for 2023. Let's check it out. Ah!
to me just like trying to go past what you think in your mind. Usually you have a certain level in your mind of what you should be able to do, what you should be able to try, and then once you go past that, seeing actually how far you can go before you stop there. And then once you stop there, you got to think, okay, let's rethink and let's go even further this time, instead of just trying to get farther and farther, and even what you think you can do, just keep going harder than what you believe, I guess.
Limitless to me is just being creative and trying new things, because there's just endless possibilities of what you can do in the surf, and there's just no limits in surfing at the moment, or anything. It's just limitless.
Pushing that extra bit harder, and as soon as you begin to doubt yourself, just going no, and just sending it straight away. Like if there's any doubts, you just go it anyway, and just keep trying your best to just do crazy stuff.
Kind of feel limitless means like there's no end to something. Like you can reach a certain point in your head and then be like, oh yeah, that's it, like that's my point done. But then if you're thinking like limitless, you're gonna go like beyond that and like keep pushing and pushing and pushing till you get to nothing, I guess. There's no like end point, it's just like limitless.
Love is for people, and you ain't people, silly guitar. Now listen, guitar. Now people, they can love, they can kiss, and they can hold hands too. People can, but not guitars. You see, guitars ain't people. Now guitars, they can play pretty things. They can make sweet sounds like you never heard before. Play me something pretty, guitar. Guitar. I like that. Makes me feel so good. You a silly guitar. You sure can play pretty, silly guitar. Just remember, guitar. You a silly guitar.
He's bending. Ah!
Did you get that? It was my zone.
bloody meltdown.
I really wanted that fish.
Wait, that's it.
This is it.
On! Oh, you're on! You're on! Go! Go, Leno! Go, Leno! Oh my God! Give it in!
Let's go for carries.
Let's go, Leno!
Yeah, Kersey. On the board.
The Limitless 2023, Lennox Smith. Cheers.
We'll stay right there, because after the break, we're going to check out more action from Surfing Australia's High Performance program. Welcome back to Surfing Australia TV, presented by ACCIONA. Well, our jaunt through Indonesia continues with a clip from a secret Sumatran location in the jungle featuring Australia's best up-and-comers. Let's check it out. The Surfing Australia High Performance program continues to give opportunities to the best surfers in Australia to progress on the pathway to the WSL Championship Tour and Olympic glory. We are stoked to be able to bring you the best surfing they are doing outside the contest as well. For more of this incredible action, check out the MySurf TV YouTube channel. Well, stay with us, because after the break, we're going to take these fish out of water and chuck them into the true blue, you beauty, true grit, hard working construction site. Yes, the urban jungle, safe at last. Well, welcome back to Surfing Australia TV, presented by ACCIONA. Look, there's no doubt that surfing for a living is a dream job. But for a lot of this next-gen talent, they see the value in pursuing career opportunities outside of the contest singlet as a way to broaden their understanding and perspective on their competitive career. Some of the Surfing Australia squad recently went to an active ACCIONA construction project to learn what it takes to become part of the diverse construction industry. Let's check it out.
So we're here with ACCIONA on an active job site. We're here to learn about the whole process behind all the construction, the planning, and just seeing something new, you know, getting immersed in a different kind of job education system, and yeah, here to learn how things work.
I guess the main thing is from us today is to showcase to you guys that there are so many different jobs and so many different avenues. Like, just to put together a freeway, there's just so much opportunity here. And I understand that, like, for you guys, you've got like such a big intention with your surfing and your careers, and how that can eventually come to a close, and like pivoting into a different role can be really, really tricky.
You can start off as a receptionist and end up as being one of the lead engineers, or end up as one of the lead HR representatives.
There's serving, there's HR, there's environmental, there's a whole bunch of different job availabilities available to anyone.
On some of our remote projects, we've got paramedics, we've got occupational nurses, we've got psychologists who work on our projects to make sure that the people are looked after. Pick any occupation, you can transfer it somehow into the construction industry.
So we've inducted well over 1,500 people on site, and they've all got a role to play, which is what we wanted to really communicate to the athletes, that there's just not one way to get out onto a construction site. There's so many different ways, and all different skill sets are required out here.
Everything's changing constantly. It always keeps things fresh. You're always dealing with a new challenge. There's always some new problem that you've got to handle, and they're always different, so it doesn't ever get boring.
Being outside is probably the biggest one. In the survey space, yeah, 90% of the guys and girls, the reason why they get into this game is to be outdoors, enjoying life. Everyone loves being out in the outdoors, and that's the biggest reason why guys and girls are getting into surveying. So.
Putting a high vis on and chucking some boots on and a helmet, definitely a different feeling. It's definitely like a thing that I would consider doing, like getting into something like this. What we get out of travelling the world is something that I guess a lot of surfers are addicted to, and that knowing that this is something that could give you that as well is pretty cool to think about. Definitely like consider it in future.
The uniform alone, like just actually putting on a uniform is so different for us. You know, our uniform is a wetsuit and a t-shirt and a pair of boardies. So I do feel like a fish out of water. I know these guys definitely do too, but it's just cool to see, you know, all the options that are out there, and maybe it's something that they'll want to look at in the future. I know I'm definitely keen on this kind of work, so yeah, just enjoying myself today and gonna learn as much as I can.
What I'll get you to do, so we can simulate this, put your jar of dirt into the jar of water.
The environs here on the project, they have a really, really diverse role, so we just wanted to show one part of that, and that's because of where the project's located. So we're near a lot of interesting wetlands and water, and so they have to really keep an eye on that to make sure that we're not having impact on the waterways here, and so that was just part of testing the water and seeing the quality of water that we're working with here.
So the idea, so when we've got basins and that sort of thing on site, we have a dosing system that treats the water as it comes through with this chemical here. So as the water comes through, gets treated, mixes up, and then sits in the basin, and then the sediment all drops out, and then we have clean water over the top, which means we can either pump that out or it's good to discharge out into the environment.
It gets pretty dirty out there. There's probably a bit of oil coming off some of the machines, so I guess they're going to make sure it's all good for like the wildlife out there to be like swimming around or flying around and stuff. It's good to know they're thinking about it.
For me personally, I don't look at it as a backup plan. I look at it as something else that I love doing. But being an athlete doesn't last forever, and if we can plant these little seeds in people's heads that, hey, once you aren't an athlete anymore, there's another pathway you can go down that you potentially might like to do.
Well, that's it for this episode of Surfing Australia TV, presented by ACCIONA. And remember that the Australian Junior Online Surfing Championships is still open for entries. Head to the website below or scan the QR code and submit your entry. All details are on the website. See ya at the Hyundai Australian Boardriders Battle on March 9, Burleigh Heads, Queensland. I'm Vaughan Blakey. Check you later.